Figured it was time to get him uncovered and aired out, since it's been quite a while. Not seeing any moisture damage above and beyond what, you know, was there. No more additional rust or anything. Maybe up there. Biggest, dumbest thing I did was remove that air box because I lost the seal and I'm afraid moisture gets in. Plus, I mean, he doesn't exactly have much of a rubber seal anymore. I got way ahead of myself when I bought him. And when I started taking out the dash, I should not have done that. Sure, it was falling apart. I mean, it's in bad shape and was crumbling, but at least I wanted to get working, and then should never have ever gotten him to this state. I should have just left him as is until a plan was fully put into place. But let that be a lesson to anybody else who bites off more than they can chew. You know, if you're going to have projects, let them sit until you have a plan, or don't waste time tearing them apart and then letting them sit for years. It's just a waste. I think his seals are still good up here. I didn't see any moisture at all inside the car. I mean, sure, he had a what do you call it, cover on, which is falling apart already. Gotta get another one. And his suspected cancer inside of here is pretty much the same it was. Same here. Nothing too different from when in 2019 he kind of went on hiatus. So we'll try to, at least by the end of, maybe the end of summer, hopefully middle of summer, try to get that engine I built for him fully tuned in with the dual ICT 34s. Get that in. Hopefully what I played around with, removing all the weird bullshit electronics that were in here for radio. Hopefully there won't be anything negative that I did. I mean, because his wiring was pretty bad to begin with, but hopefully I can get the engine in, get him running, starting, stopping, driving, just for the basics, so that he's not just stuck in the driveway. You know, maybe even take him into work every now and then, at least in the good weather, because there's no heat going back in him on the new engine, at least for now. Yeah, fix that flat. But hopefully try to get some work done on him and get her suspension fully in. Basically left off last year with this side almost done, some bearing issues. I got to pull that out. It was going in wrong, and so I got to figure out a way to get that out. This side I hadn't even started the trailing arm, but I need to pull this back out. The bushing did not seat right and seemed to be somewhat problematic, so I want to redo that. Of course, Żuczek's unfinished engine. I mean, the initial break-in has all been done. Now I just gotta get it all back together, figure out what I want to do with a you may recall I did a repaint on a used stock fan shroud because the crappy aftermarket one, I had to cut it so much to get it to fit, and then, well, felt like there was just too much air coming out of it. But I gotta get this fully functional and running, dialed in with the newly jetted carbs. Try to figure out what frickin' muffler I want to put on there. Not muffler exactly, but exhaust. I probably will throw the stock one on. I don't think that will be too much a negative with those dual carbs, but I really don't have any other options other than the one over there that was on him when he was broken in. Who knows, I may go with that. So many things to do. Murbella's new engine. Basically left this last year. I got it started, and then still need to deal with crank gear issues and get her completed, and at least get the, I don't know, maybe try to get the short block done by the end of June with any luck. But yeah, that's got to get done. Some general cleaning of the garage too. My God, my son really, his friends rummaged through some things and knocked things down and just did not care too much, as of course they didn't, because nothing's theirs. But lots of stuff to do. I'm gonna do some Subaru stuff, get oil change, some turn lamps replaced today, and try to figure out what I need to do. I bought the replacement mirror, and I need to figure out what needs to come off on the door to get the replacement mirror on. I bought a whole assembly because I could not get the other one fully functional, where I just tried to replace the mirror itself. But that's about it.